Hey everyone, my name is Anna Long Stokes, and I'm a clairvoyant healer and licensed clinical social worker. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about spirit guides, specifically those times you feel like they've left you high and dry and maybe just totally on your own. So, have you ever felt like your spirit guides have just disappeared? Like maybe you used to feel them, or you would get little nudges or signs and synchronicities or a sense of being guided. And now it's just silent. So if this sounds like you, I promise that they have not left you. You've just got some static on the line. So today I want to talk about what's actually happening when you feel disconnected from your guide and how to clear that static so that you can start receiving their messages again. So one of the most common things I hear from my clients is, I think my guide abandoned me. Or why aren't my guides communicating with me? I feel so alone. And every time, even though I have compassion, to smile a little bit because they're there. I can often see them. Your guides are there and they don't come and go based on your worthiness, the mood that you're in, or how often you meditate. Although those things do impact your vibration, which impacts your ability to perceive them. But it doesn't impact whether they are there or not. They exist on a constant frequency of love, guidance, and support. But here's the thing, their frequency is subtle. It's often kind of something that is calm, but at the same time, high vibration. So you might not always be able to pick up on it. So when our energy gets dense, is scattered all over the place, or really heavy, it can be like trying to pick up a faint radio station while you're driving through a tunnel or through a mountain. The station didn't disappear. It's just that your receiver needs a tune up. Also, a side note here, it's not your spirit guide's job to do life for you. You chose to take this life and they chose to support you. But you still have to do the heavy lifting, including taking care of yourself and that connection to your own energy that allows you to be able to receive the communication that is always coming in from them. So let's talk about that static for a second. In modern life, it's everywhere. Your mind is juggling to-do lists, news cycles, social media, and other people's emotions. And energetically, all of that lives in your field. So imagine your aura like a Wi-Fi signal, strong and clear when you are grounded, but kind of fuzzy and foggy when you're overloaded. When I read people's energy, I often see guides standing right next to them, but the person's energy looks like it's buzzing with all types of things, thoughts, emotions, overstimulation. So it's not that your guides went quiet, it's that your mind is loud and your aura is busy. So there are some simple ways to clear the static. Here are 3 things you can do to retune to your guide. So let's clear that up. I'm going to go over 3 things that you can do to retune to your guides' frequency. First off, ground into your body. Spirit communication happens through the body, not necessarily outside of it. So take a few deep breaths, maybe walk barefoot in nature, stretch, anything that helps anchor you back in. When you are grounded, you become a better receiver. Number 2, clear your energy field. Energy accumulates from people, places, even technology. So you can do things like visualizing light running through your body and aura to help clear the old static out. Some people like to take salt baths or do smoke cleansing or sound vibrational healing. Really, it's whatever resonates with you. I have a specific meditation practice, my clear channel meditation method that I like to do, but I also like to go out into the forest and take walks, and that's accessible to me with where I live. And I can always feel my energy and my aura clear off as I walk through nature. But for some people, it might be exercise. Find what works for you and just try to carve out a little bit of time each day to do that. And lastly, ask for simple, tangible signs. When you invite your guides to connect, they respond. But here's the key. You ask once and then relax and soften your focus. Don't chase the sign. It'll find you when you're not trying to control how it appears. It could be through the time on the clock, a symbol that you see, a book that someone recommends to you, even technology such as ChatGPT and Netflix. I know there's a lot of algorithm stuff happening, but don't be surprised if you find yourself being recommended the exact thing that you needed in that exact moment. Spirits can communicate through technology. I don't try to overthink that. I just know that it happens. So if you're asking for a sign, be open to receiving it, however it comes in. Spirit doesn't like hard work. So the real secret to connecting with your guides is not trying harder. It's softening more into yourself, grounding and listening. And if it helps, remember that you're not disconnected from your guides. You may just be overstimulated and need a little clean out, and that the language of spirit can be still neutral and curious as it communicates with you. Your guides are always communicating through your intuition, your dreams, gut feelings, random song that plays when you need it most. They have never stopped. You just have to quiet the noise long enough to hear them again. So if this message resonated with you, I think you will really like my free Healing 101 workshop. I will put a link below. It's two of my favorite psychic tools that I use for clearing my energy field so that I can have more clear communication with my spirit guide. And if you'd like to go even deeper into this topic, I'm going to be sharing more about spirit communication and energy awareness in this week's newsletter. So make sure you're on the list so that you don't miss it. All right, everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please give me a like and a subscribe and share it with someone who you think needs to hear it today. Bye.